Yeah, I don't know why people are upset that Black Ops 2 is coming back as a port instead of a remastered. Honestly, as a port, it'll do just fine, but as a remastered, I don't think it's going to do any justice because, say, if Treyarch really wants to do a current graphics of the game, I don't think it's going to do any well when it comes to the visual style and the art direction that Black Ops 2 back then in 2012 when that game came out, when it was going for very coloristic. It was very futuristic and it had its own vibe and its own tone towards it. So I really thought that was kind of cool seeing how they did everything with the game. And I don't think it's going to really do well in this current day and age. Just say if it comes back out as a new console or as a new game, the visual art style has to still be there. It has to be one of those things where it's fundamental when it comes to the game because back then, Black Ops was always a very colorful game. Like Treyarch, compared to Modern Warfare back in the day, people forget that Treyarch did things differently when it came to their design and their whole art direction. And then, Infinity War, from the pre-Golden Age of Call of Duty era, when they had their games and Modern Warfare games, they had everything very brown, green, dark and gritty, and a grayish color. And I remember when Black Ops came out, that had a very colorful, like everything was colorful with the vibrance of the maps and the layouts and everything. It was really unique for its time period. It really made it easy to distinguish the two games and what the styles that they're going for. But with the current Call of Duty games, everything is just flatted out, mudded out, and really everything just looks the same. So I don't think it's going to really do it well and do it justice when it comes to that. Of course, we see comparisons with the updated Call of Duty maps with Black Ops 2 maps being put back in Black Ops 7. Yes, it's there, but I don't think it's really going to do any justice because of the visual art style. And of course, visual art style comes with either the direction or the limitation of the game. Because think about it, Black Ops 2 came out in 2012. Technology wasn't really popping all that with, they did the best they could pretty much when it came to that game. And, when you have limitations, that's when art direction comes in. So you can cover over those limitations and make the most out of what you don't have and what you can't control. And so that's when it comes to the games back then. And I don't think it's going to do any justice with if they did like a revamp. I mean, they would have to really come up with a completely new engine, revamp everything, and do everything complete with justice because it's like Black Ops 2, they're going to just change the movement. They're going to do something unless they make it a live service game where they add in, if it's a remaster, what if they add in more into the game? What if there's more story scenarios and actually add in a lot more things, improving on Black Ops 2, making it more of another DLC and a revamp of the game? I think that would be more exciting to go into and actually put some love and care into. But the way how Infinity Ward and Treyarch and called Activision, basically how they move right now, I don't really trust it to do a remaster. I don't think it's going to do it any justice because same thing with Modern Warfare 2 remaster. We only just got the campaign and we really didn't get the multiplayer. And there's a reason why we didn't get the multiplayer because they know everybody and mama going to be playing the multiplayer from sun up to sundown all day long, just playing the hell out of the game. So they don't want that happening. They want people still playing their current game. So there's a reason why they didn't really want to push that multiplayer out there just like that. So there's a big difference. And you don't know if they're gonna have microtransactions and do all these things to taint the game and not make it as enjoyable as it was before. But I'm really happy to see Black Ops 2 come back because Black Ops 2 is hands down the first Call of Duty game that came out and the best that came out for me that I really played and it was top notch, man. Like just the memories I had playing that game. Like I was caught a little whiff of the 360 era and just how amazing it was just to be a part of that generation. Just gaming was different around that time. And with this port, I'm hoping it can bring that same nostalgic feeling back into a new generation, a new demographic of people, and really give this game another chance to really like shine like how it used to with a lot of hackers playing the games and ruining it's unplayable at this point, just playing the older games. So and if you have a 360 or PS3 or even a PC, I just said PC twice. If you have the older gen consoles, it's going to be difficult to play those games originally. But it's one of those things where it's like you have to kind of like hack around it or just get around the hackers and do as much as you can with that. But man, Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1, that coming back as a port, I'm really glad to see that. Who knows what they're planning and what they're going to do with this. It's unfortunate that it's not going to be, going on Xbox. 'Cause that would be cool if they had it for Xbox because it would be more cross play and more players and everybody wanting to play the game and do as much stuff as possible. But that wasn't really the direction they were going for. But yeah, Black Ops 2 coming back. Are you guys excited? Do you guys care that it's a port or it should be a remaster? Let me know. Let me know. You guys take care. Make sure you like and subscribe and peace.